Hey everybody, Enosh here, and we are talking about Supergirl Season 2, Episode 1. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, The Adventures of Supergirl. And man, what a cool season opener this was. Now, we've talked a lot about this on the channel so far. We talked a lot about the look of Tyler Hoechlin as Superman and how he was going to be, and there's been a lot of speculation, and there's just been a lot of talk about it, a lot of complaints about how he looked, and then some things that he looked really good. And so I was trying to remain positive until we saw exactly what he looked like on screen. So here we are. We've watched the episode. It's been a couple of days now. I've been a little busy, so I'm having to come to do this video right now. Man, I love the episode. I loved it. It was awesome. Like I said, the only two complaints that I have about this are literally the same two complaints that I've always had. Don't like how the cape attaches, but it's growing on me for this Superman, but I still don't like the belt. The belt doesn't look like a belt. It looks weird. Excuse me. But anyways, this episode, wow, what do we get here? This is super cool. We get a whole storyline of Kara trying to decide and figure out who she's gonna be. What career path is she gonna take? What are some of the decisions that she's gonna make in her life to be the hero or just the person that she needs to be? And I love that underlying thing throughout the whole episode, where it was about her. Even though Superman was on, I didn't feel that he overshadowed her. I felt that they worked really, really well together, and that it made sense with them being together, and that neither one outshadowed the other one. When Superman first shows up, they're working together. There were things that they needed to do together. So it was very, very cool. So let's get to Superman, because that's what we know a lot of people tuned in to see, was Tyler Hoechlin as Superman. First we see him, Clark Kent. Man, he nailed it. He was great. He wasn't over the top bumbling and acting strange and weird and creepy or just bumbling too much, too nerdy, but it was just kind of the right mix. I love the fact that he's still kind of a cool guy. Kind of reminded me of the Dean Cain Clark Kent a little bit. Dean Cain's Clark Kent was a little too cool. He was just kind of sharp and looked good and everything. But Tyler Hoechlin seemed to have a nice combination of that he was pretty cool. He dressed nice. He looked good. He wasn't too nerdy, wasn't too bumbling and kind of falling all over himself, even though they do make a reference to that when he does fall over or whatever, has an issue in an elevator. But I thought it was a pretty good mix of stuff. Now, let's get to all of the little nods to Superman in this episode. First, we get Cat Grant yelling, "Miss Tessmacher!" Oh, I had to pause the episode. Thank God for DVR, because I had to pause the episode because I was so just elated when she screamed Miss Tessmacher. The fact that Miss Tessmacher is her personal assistant now, oh, so very cool. I love that. So then they talk about Lex, and they talk about the California earthquake caused by Lex. This is obviously a nod. Again, both of these are nods to Superman the movie, and it's kind of cool to see that maybe some of that continuity is in this universe, and this is kind of a continuation of the Christopher Reeve Superman, and I can see that a little bit. I mean, this Superman, he has a smile on his face. He's happy. He's not very brooding. He seems to be pretty positive, actually, and so that's a good thing. I don't have a problem with that. I like both, Henry Cavill's Superman in the new movies, because he's serious and there's just more weight to those movies so far. But hey, I like some good, positive, optimistic Superman too. I like all of it. I think Superman is that kind of character, that he has a lot more to him than just a one-sided approach. And so that was really great. Some other things, the helicopter scene. So the helicopter scene was a throwback to the helicopter scene also in Superman the movie, where Lois gets on the helicopter and the helicopter starts to crash, and Superman saves it. And then they use the line that's been used in Superman the movie and also Superman Returns that, you know, I hope this hasn't, you know, put you off flying. Statistically speaking, it's still the safest way to travel. And so that was super cool. And then Cat Grant coming in and saying, Clark Kent, as I live and breathe. And so just some great callbacks to Superman the movie in this episode. Made me super happy. It just, no pun intended, it just made me super happy. It was great to see them work together. You know, it was good to see the chemistry between Superman and Martian Manhunter. That was pretty cool to see that they had some issues before, and that Superman has issues with the fact that Martian Manhunter is holding on to some kryptonite, and that he can't work with the DEO if that's what they're going to do. And so it's understandable, and it'll be interesting to see where that goes. But I love to see that they do have that connection. They do have a history to them, and we'll see where that goes, right? And so then on top of that, we've got them. We've got Superman and Supergirl just working together to help combat the villain there, and the villain hired by Lex to assassinate his sister. And I think the jury is going to be still out on this. What kind of character is Lena Luthor going to be? Is she for real when she says that she's not like her brother, or is she like the Lex that we know kind of in a lot of the comics and stuff before, where she's hiding behind that goodness, that niceness, that public persona, just to be able to do what she wants to do behind the scenes? Did Lex really hire her? Did Lex really hire the assassin to take her out, or did she hire them? And there's so many possibilities with this, and it looked like she's already kind of got them fooled. If that's the way they go, she's already kind of got them fooled and given her own little spin to it, right? So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. And then there at the end, you know, Kara finally figuring out that she wants to be a reporter makes sense. You know, I got no problem with that. And then Clark saying, well, I'm going to stick around a little while. I like that. Give me some more Superman. I want more Superman on this show. You can keep Superman in there as much as you want, as far as I'm concerned, because I just loved it. I loved seeing it, and I want to see more. What did you think? What did you think about this episode? Did you love this episode? Are you looking forward to see how they use Superman going forward, and what they do with him? Or are you just you know, are you just kind of indifferent? Did you like what they did with Superman on this episode? Let me know down in the comment section, okay? Leave a comment down there. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because we do lots of cool stuff like this. We talk about the stuff that we love, including superheroes and much more, okay? So there's something for everybody on the channel. So hit that subscribe button, share the video if you like, and have some more discussions about it, because I like to talk in the comment section about what you guys think. All right, I love to do that, so leave your comments down there. Until next time, we are going up and away, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.